Mr. Mage actually sits up here and just throws spells that like knock you back and shit. And it's really annoying. And then he dies real easy. What a hero. So what I'm gonna do here. Oh, there's the chest. Alright, so the chest is there. And you can totally make it to that chest by making a jump right here. Only way to get there. So far I've skipped like all the enemies so far. And there's a reason for that. Well, these guys give a lot of souls, they're really annoying to fight, they can really easily kill you. So, in all honesty, it's really not worth it at this point in the game since it's so close to endgame. And you've probably got enough souls to beat the bosses of the game, should you want to. Which is why I don't really feel it's worth, risking my life fighting those things. Well, this is a mimic, and it's this one. I've died to this mimic before because I stood in front of it trying to beat it down. Like an idiot. Which happens. So I got the washing pool from that. Which is an interesting little weapon. And there's a Titanite slab. And here's me going to the next area. Now, the hardest guys to deal with in this entire area, right here. Oh, these guys are terrible. Like, fair warning, these guys are absolutely the worst. This shield does a lot of damage, too. Like, more than you'd think. And it's impossible to escape it without a perfectly timed roll. Because he just does that. And then he does that. Now the hammer's gotta come out. These guys are the worst. You can't circle strafe these guys. Which means I don't know how to deal with them. I guess they're perfectly timed rolls. And then he does that anyway. So yeah. You can actually open that door. Fun fact. Without killing him. It's just really hard to do because it's a double door and you can't roll through it when you're opening it. So you have to actually let the freaking door opening animation play out, which... Fuck the door opening animations for double doors. They don't let you, like, skip through them. You can't roll through, like, the rest of the animation of a double door. You have to actually let it play out or it just cancels it. It's the worst. I wish they would fix double doors so you can just do that and, like, completely cheap out the game. Because, I mean, they let you do it with single doors, right? So, it's kind of silly that they wouldn't let you do it for a different type of door. So I'm going to try that again. But yeah, like I said, this enemy here is, like, literally the worst. These hammer swings are really good, too. In case you haven't noticed. So you have to dodge, like, literally right after the first dodge to dodge a second swing. For that move. Ooh, I barely got that. They don't have a lot of health. But they're really annoying to deal with. I'm gonna try killing him. Make an attempt. Is he still following me? Oh, come on. In case you can't hear me there, I was literally just tapping the space bar. Because when you get stunned like that, it's very hard to tell when the first frame of dodging is after a stun, so I usually just mash the space bar, hoping at least one of my mashes hits that first frame. But that usually doesn't work out in my favor. I could totally kill these guys if I'm not fucking being an idiot like I am right now. And just a forewarning, but I'm totally skipping like every fucking enemy on the way to the end of this area. Because, if you can't tell, I'm not good at dealing with these guys. Like, when there's one. Well, for the most part, that cleric screws me over in this area until I kill him. But then even after I kill him, sometimes it's just... yeah. They're very similar to the Hyde Knights, but they're just way harder. In every way it matters, really. Please don't do that. Heal up. I don't even care. Hey, you do whatever. You do your dance. I wish I had magic for this guy. One of the few situations in this game where I'm gonna actually wish I had magic over conventional weaponry. Because magic makes these guys way easier. You can literally just cheese the fuck out of them. Stop shield bashing me, you fuck. It's the hardest move you have to dodge. Literally his hardest move to dodge. Like, because you have to be frame perfect and you have to be dodging in the right direction. What are you doing? What was he doing? Why did he reset the default position? That was weird. I'm going through this door. So I believe going through that door automatically triggers something to spawn. Can't remember if it's Nameless Usurper or something else. No, Dragon Fang. The only time you'll see him in this game. I think Nameless Usurper we've already dealt with, but... good old Dragon Fang will just sit upstairs. The very top here. And he likes to be a dick. Remember correctly, he's another scythe user. No, spear. Come on. What are you doing? Apparently you're being a dick, that's what you're doing. That could have been bad. We had the same idea. Me and Dragon Fang, we have a like-mindedness to us. Except I'm better at it. He is not. I have no idea what this egg does. I'm taking it. I've gotten that egg like every time. And I still don't know what that egg does, but that's the only reason to be up here. From what I can tell. So that cleric's probably gonna snipe me again. As he's one to do. You get a really good spell from that, Crystal Magic Weapon. Nice little physical attack spell. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play the run game. Where I run to this door and open it really quickly. Then run inside. Because I'm basically done with this area. The only thing left to do is go to the end of the area. Which is easier said than done because... hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Don't run out of stamina. Do not run out of stamina, whatever you do. There's the optional boss that you can fight him if you want. But he is like one of the hardest things in the game to beat. These guys won't come very far out of the opening. Right. Well, because this guy's saying nothing, I can probably skip this real easy. Right, so be it. Skip. Curse of Life is the Curse of Want. He is really slow with his text. But yeah, this is basically the hardest boss in the game if you choose to fight him. He gives you the Ashen Mist turret. And that's all he says. So using our newfound feather, or Homeward Bones, whichever you prefer. You don't really need the Homeward Bones anymore since you have the feather, so I'm just going to continue using them. But that's this entire area. That's the last area of the game. So there's only 2 things left to do in order to beat the game. And those 2 things are bosses. One is being one of the giants, the other is the final boss. Where am I going? However, there's also another thing I could do. And I might do that first. I think I'll beat the next boss, and then I'll do the optional giant doors. Probably. So I actually don't know how many there are that you need to do to beat Vendrick or whatever, but... Or to have the easiest time fighting Vendrick, who is a completely optional boss that I want to take a crack at. Alright, so... Speed isn't strength, Teld is pretty good so far. I think I'll go up to there. The main reason I'm still using the mace to slay in the game is because the final boss, or final bosses I should say, 2 of them are armored and the mace just eats through that. Which is kind of why I stick to the mace, but for the first time in a long time, we're going to Cardinal Tower. The reason we're going here? To grab some stuff. Stuff that you need to even access the final boss, for starters. And then some optional stuff on the side. So first we'll go to what we need to actually get to the final boss, which... very simple, really. Hit him. Don't even bother dodging anymore, because these guys are weak. It's free. That was easy. Next I need the King's Ring. As will be shown off right here. Hello, door. Might want something better than cover this Silver Serpent. I don't have a thrust weapon or poise. Reduction of enemy poise. Oh, you can't double ring of blades. That would be cool if you could. And the final bonfire of this area, which only exists because it's the only giant you actually have to do. And also because if you drop down here to get this item, you can't get back up. What is this item? Extra Titanite. Very useful. Twinkling Variety is quite good. So we use this again because we can't get back up. Because the game doesn't like people. But it's fine since you have the feather. Granted, I'd still say it's bad game design. Like, I'd still call it bad game design. Purposely make it so that you need the feather to get out of there. Like, I can understand, like, ledge drops and that, sure. But, like, for that one, like, no. Come on. Like, the bonfire is literally right there. It's a little bit too much. So now we're in the memory of Jay. Can't reside in memory for long. This fog door never goes away until you beat the area boss. So yeah, there's a couple of these giant guys. They're quite annoying. I'm gonna skip them. They got hit by a fireball. I'm gonna take a seat right here. Let the rock do its... Oh my god. Can I please drink up? Fireball wasn't supposed to hit me, by the way. This guy's got some bullshit, so... He still hits me with that, by the way. As I've said, this guy has some bullshit. Yeah, you have to be standing in very specific places not to get hit by that. That's his back attack. That's his front attack. I'm drinking here. That stomp has a ridiculous hitbox, so I'm trying to be very careful of where I stand with that. I'm getting hit with fire. The fire killed me. And they didn't do any damage to him. Fireballs hate me. You can actually kind of lure the giant right into the fire thing, but that's terrible to do. Like, the first thing was I wasn't supposed to get hit by that first fireball, and I did. That made me heal, and that made him walk forward. Which is bad. You don't ever want that to happen, because if he walks forward, it fucks everything over. Because he gets too close to the fire, then you get hit by a fireball, and apparently he doesn't really get hit by the fireball anywhere near as hard as you do. There's a reason, though, I'm skipping through this first area. It's because there's not much of warp here. To me, anyway. Yes, these are all hollows fighting the thing. If you stand here, you're safe from the rock. Problem is, you're not safe from that because of smoke. And I'm dead, because he decided to stomp even though I was 90% sure he was going into a swing animation. Game hates me. In case you can't tell. By the fact that the game clearly hates me and likes to bait me out. Even though I'm supposed to be the one baiting the boss out. Fucking sucks. It's not even a hard boss. The hardest part of it is just literally not being able to see half the boss. It gets really bad, and I have to skip that cutscene every time because for some reason the game thought it would be very important for you to see it every time you use the statues. And it's the same cutscene, just different background. Literally. Like, it's kind of a waste of disk space. Like, do it for like the first time, and then don't do it again. That's the way it should be done. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna wait for the dust to clear a little bit. I'm gonna walk right into that. And I'm gonna die, because the game hates me. It's fantastic, really. See, what happened there is the game decided, you know what, it's time for a fireball to hit you in when you can't see it coming. And that's great. Because then he just swings his sword and I'm dead. I also missed the dodge, really badly. This is gonna take a while. Like, I say this boss is easy, and yet I still managed to die on this boss more times than is acceptable, which is once or more. It's literally just the last giant fight, except with a slightly different moveset and more annoying area of effect attacks. It's literally all this fight is. It fucking sucks. Because of environmental hazards ending up killing you way more than the boss will ever end up killing you. What did I get hit by? Please, game. Please explain. I rolled forward. I almost got hit by that. It's the most damaging attack, too. As I've said before, there's a reason I'm not locking on. That hitbox is ridiculous, by the way. Just a pro tip. I don't walk on here because I feel I need the full range of movement that I can get from not walking on. He went somehow between his legs. That's directly in front. That's the side. What you doing? Stomp. I can deal with the stomp. Not when you're that close, though. Whoa! I did not dodge that somehow. The game is trolling me. Real hard. Wow! Did you see that? He uses a forward swing. In his forward swing, he decides, you know what, I'm gonna back my foot up, and that's gonna count as the hitbox. Fuck this guy's hitboxes. Areas where I shouldn't be getting hit in, I'm totally getting hit in. Can we please get 30 frames? I don't know why my frame rate is so damn bad in this game. And I would have never known either. It's literally the reason I die, like 20% of the time. Okay, it's probably more than 20%. But once I do actually get bosses' patterns down, and I press the inputs and then nothing happens because the game has in my input for that one frame. Like seriously, there's no reason my game should be running at less than 30. My computer isn't that terrible. Like, fuck off. If anything, it's actually twice as good as my old one. And yet, for some reason, it's giving me frame rates that are, like, nonsensically bad. Alright. Stompy stomp. Got you. Hard to tell what's happening when the camera is in the fucking corner. Fuck this boss. Alright, we're going somewhere. What you doing? Going that way. That wasn't even hard. That wasn't even hard. Look at that. What the fuck? Leave it to me in my 20 frame rate to find a way to die on that boss 20 times more unacceptable. Even though I probably only died 10 times there. I've got to do some serious editing there. That's a waste of everyone's time. Holy crap, I should not have died that many times. I'm gonna edit out the deaths that were kind of flaccid. I'm gonna leave in the deaths that were complete bullshit. Because that's the way you edit stuff. You leave in the complete bullshit that should have never happened. Oh boy. Now the frame rate's gonna kill me on the final boss, I guarantee it. Which is now available since I've defeated that boss. But there's 2 more things I can do here. At least. That I'm aware of. Alright. So we do all that. And then because I'm a completionist, we go over here. Oh look, same cutscene. It's not. Might as well be the same cutscene. It's the same animation, just replace the background. To waste disk space, of course. And no, there's nothing behind you. I know that because I check every time. And I get disappointed every time. There's this guy here.
What are you doing here? You are not one of our soldiers. And I don't take you for a mercenary. Whoever you are, this is no battle to involve yourself in. Whether you are guided by bravery or brashness. This is no place for you.
Anything else?
I am Drummond, and the Lord has placed this fort in my hands. Whoever you are, I forgive your trespass. But leave this place immediately. Just mention my name, and no man will challenge your exit. And even if you don't, by now, my men have not the will to resist. Soon, the giants will descend upon this fort. It is revenge for the kingdom's misguided barbarism. The venerable Lord built this kingdom to bring prosperity to his subjects. What has transformed him so? I cannot imagine. Long ago, the king crossed the seas, pillaged the land of giants, and brought back a prize. It was then that the golems materialized. The giants are no ordinary barbarians. A singular rage burns within their hearts. My father and his father both fought the giants on this very land. The giants have wills of steel. They cannot find it within themselves to forgive the misdeeds of our Lord. Did you see him? That towering monster among them.
The one I killed?
That is most certainly their king. He will be a thing to topple. Even if I should die trying. My blade may break, my arrows fall wide, but my will shall never be broken. Those who live by the sword will die by it. And I, Drummond, won't go down without drawing mine. Take these. I think you may just need them.
So you get the drink lake comes from that.
Why? I just do.
If you finish this conversation tree, you get Drake Lake Helm.
Be gone with you. Be gone before the giants are entirely upon us.
I skipped that a little bit prematurely because I'm trying to do this quickly, because there is a time limit. In case you haven't forgotten, there's kind of a time limit to all these memory things. And that wall's gonna break. And I'm gonna run into him like a dumbass. Remember, there's another item at the end of that hall, but speed is of the essence here. Me getting hit is not helping my speed. Not really helping my point by getting hit repeatedly. So yeah, this is the most dangerous area, really, of all of the memories. Like, there's a few memories. There's one after the Pursuer as well. This one I feel is like the most dangerous aside from the boss. Because it is so easy to die here. So you go inside this house for safety. It's really the best way I've found to do this. And now you actually do have to fight this guy. Who I'm really bad at dodging, apparently. I'm the heal. I'm apparently really bad at dodging him, even when my hitbox completely dodges him. Ashen misses Finn. Time to leave. Didn't want to get out of there without getting the item. So you get Souls of Giants for every time you do these memories, more or less. And you do actually need these Souls of Giants to advance the weakening of Vendrick's defense. Because getting that Soul of a Giant will basically reduce Vendrick's defense stat every time you get one. Because I think when you start the Vendrick fight, he has 20 times regular defense. And for every Soul of a Giant you get, you cut that in half. Which is why it's almost impossible to defeat Vendrick without getting at least 3 of these. So I gotta get the third one here. Now, because I didn't talk to what's-his-name after rescuing the girl, he wasn't at Drangleic Castle, and he's not here. Nor is he in the memory. Oh well. There's actually some hidden items in this memory that I'm going to be going for. So let's start with that guy. Well, these guys are at like a significantly higher level than normal. Normally these guys would not have that much health. But, you know, for scaling purposes they do. The first things first, if you have any Sparrow's Lockstones to spare, you use them. Because here's some hidden items. Now you don't use that one, there's a trap in here. And it's not this mimic, which is not a mimic. I almost rolled for some reason. That could have been bad. 3 souls of a hero, very good. Fun fact, hidden path right there. To be completely honest, that whole Pharaoh's Lockstone door is just literally there to trick you into pulling off a trap. So here's where you get more fire seeds. These memories give a lot of fire seeds for pyromancies. And the steel set, which I will never be using. But there's that. There's also some stuff on the roof, but there's also a lot of giants on the roof. And that's not the way to go. So I'm not going to be doing the roof stuff, because I'm more than likely going to die if I try the roof. Instead, I'll be doing the smart thing and ignoring the roof. I think there might be some souls up on the roof. Also, that guy dropped him off the ledge. Forgot about him. Yeah, there's really only 2 giants here. Both of which can give you a bad time should they choose. So I'm not going to be fighting them. No, you might be thinking I'm just not fighting stuff because I don't want to like get good and whatever. These things don't give a shit for souls, so it's not even worth fighting them, even if you wanted to. It's highly advised you don't. It's not worth your time at all. So I'm going to use another homeward bone here. I'm pretty sure those like giants give anywhere between 800 and 1500 souls. Which is a fair chunk, but it's not worth the trouble it takes to kill one. Like, if you wanted souls, you'd have a much easier time fighting anything else in the game that gives roughly the same amount. So yeah, that's the 2 giants I know of. I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting about or missing, but those are the 2 I normally get. There's also the one by the turtle place, the air bonfire in here, but I don't think you can actually teleport into that one. I think that one is just to get the Giants tier, or tier the Tree of Giants, whatever it's called. So we do that, and now we cash in our souls we got from the boss. So yeah, let's go level up. So I could jump right to the final boss now if I so choose.